What's up, everyone? We're back again for some more Gundam Evolution gameplay. Gonna be playing Lunar Comm Station as Unicorn, and this is going to be a ranked match. The first one I've shown of Season 4. I had played a little bit of ranked before this. I actually played a little bit of ranked on NA, although even then, it was kind of a weekend or so, and I think, as unfortunately has become the pattern these days that we've realized, is that NA ranked, NAEU ranked kind of jumps back to life for a little bit when a new season starts, and then eventually kind of dies out again as people start shifting over to the Asia server to play it out. So this one is going to an Asia server. I did my placements and a few other matches on NA for NA ranked there, but even at that point, it was I didn't do it right away. So even at that point, it was already starting. Player base was starting to die down a little bit. I think 4 out of 5 of my placement matches were against the same 3 or 4 stack of players, and they beat us every single time. So that was kind of a pain in the butt, but thankfully, the system did seem to realize that, or maybe it was just keeping in account our rank from the previous season, because it did end up placing me in Plat 1 still, so I was able to kind of quickly get back into Diamond, which I think this game took place when I was already back in Diamond. This is a few Diamond ranked players, mostly Diamond and Plat, I believe, in this particular match. But talking about not doing ranked for a while, also hasn't been a Unicorn video in a while. I think my last one was all the way back in Season 2, so since then, you know, Unicorn got the one change, but a pretty big one, the fact that you give the passive 100 armor, 10 HP, however you want to refer to it, to people just for standing near you now. Is kind of the overheal effect of your aura heal, which is pretty nice. It's I don't even know if it really was needed. I felt like Unicorn has always been good, maybe not necessarily S tier, but I've always felt like they're a strong suit to complement a well-organized, grouped-up team. And for that reason, that well-organized, grouped-up part, I've been struggling with Unicorn a lot lately. That's why there hasn't been a video for Unicorn for this long period of time, is because every time I've tried them out, I don't know if it's me not doing a good job of staying with my team, just people doing a good job of focusing me, or my teammates not grouping up with me, but every single time it seemed I had to try Unicorn out in the first round to give it a bit of a try, and things just wouldn't go well, and I end up switching to something else. But this time, started off pretty good. I decided to stick with it. We will be on Unicorn this entire time. And right in here, we got our first G maneuver beam man going out. Surprised I didn't connect with that heavy arms, but I did hit the person behind. Last when they hit heavy arms, they were able to finish him off. So it was pretty good beam magnum. Got 2 or 3 shots, a couple misses, but even then, those misses kind of forced people to back up. And not able to finish off that Gundam, though. It just barely slips away. So far, this is going pretty good. They have a Hades going. He's in the back line. Looks like he's duking out with our Jim. Not the type of person Outrider usually wants to be fighting when his Hades is up, because a lot of that's just going to be wasted, kind of burning away the shield. If he can burn down really fast and get the kill, it can be okay, but alone like that, I think that's a matchup he would have preferred to avoid. So far things have been going really good for us. Got pretty much the full cap on A, and I think the actual full cap on C. Now we're to B, kind of going through the list, kind of out of order, but we're back in here now, and I think they've made a couple changes to their team comp already. I don't know, did they have this Sazabi to start? I actually can't remember, but right there, I got a little bit greedy trying to fire down on them. From there, did my dash a little bit too late. If I'd had a team with me, they could have got the repair there, but understandably, they had already kind of moved towards B, so I'm not going to blame them for that. And this is going to be a cap from them to start. Looks like we had our Heavy Arms G maneuver go off, got 1 kill, but he got taken out shortly after that. Now they've got their Sazabi G maneuver going. Just going to try and see if I can group up people again. Might be able to get this Sazabi. No, he dashes forward, takes out turn A, and I'm not able to do enough damage to him yet. And here comes their beam magnum. Somehow got me there. Felt like I was out of the zone, but I think the projectile does have a little bit bigger range than the funnel shows. Got me there again. Another one just barely must have been on the edge of it. Maybe the JP ping coming into effect a little bit there. So I do go down. Jim's too busy fighting Sazabi to have a chance to repair me. And so far, not looking good on B. They've got over half of it already. I don't know if at this point... Yeah, I think at this point now, if we do cap it back, it will not be enough to end the match. So either way, we are going to be going to a point after this, which I believe will be the last. We'll have to see. Right now, we're kind of positioned up at A, so we might be hoping for that. Oh, it already says, yeah, it changes to A. So we are in position for the next one. Get that pick off there on the heavy arms as well. Sazabi's up here kind of alone, though. He's been doing a really good job of landing his shots, but when he's not in a position like that, it's going to be pretty easy kill with all of it shooting at him. So 2 down. Allows us to kind of get the high ground set up here. Unicorn is well down. He'll be coming up just as the point activates, but I go down as well. That Ashimar flank tries to finish me off. The Jim does get that repair just in time, and here's Sazabi again. Like I said, doing a really good job of landing those shots. Gets me low quickly. I use the funnels to push him back a little bit. The rest of the team is shooting him. Does look like he managed to get out alive, though. He's coming back in, this time not as focused on me, but he does spot me there. 2 shots plus the hit from the Exia, enough to kill me. The Exia swap, I think, was new there. We got a good butterfly going, though. 2 people down. I think Sosby has to get off the point. Heavy Arms getting taken out in the duel there with our Heavy Arms, and we've got the point cap. Only a little bit more to go, but as we know, I think anyone who's played this map in anything sort of close match, A point can be contested for a long time. But I'm going to pull out the B Magnum here. Not really anyone grouped up. I'm going to get these shots on Exia. It does go down there, and what do you know? There was a Pale Rider behind him that I wasn't even aiming for. It gets taken out as well. Land that last shot on the gun over here, forcing him back up. And with that, that's going to be the first round going to us. Relatively one-sided starting off, but they managed to make a pretty good comeback there on B, but not enough to stop us from getting the round win. Alright, going into round 2 this time, we're going to be starting off at C, the opposite side of the map. Last time A, now we're starting at C. C can be a weird one to start off because, you know, if the fight goes poorly, it's going to take a while for your teammates to get back, so it can allow one team to take a pretty big early lead where they would often be contesting usually. And right now, they're set up on the point a lot better. It looks like they have had some changes. Range Zaku is there now. I think they had him for a bit last round, but swapped off him. Now they got him back. They've also got this Methus. And I think the gun tank is also new, and on our side we're mostly the same so far, but it looks like they got a good flank there with Methus coming around the back with Sazabi, took me out and a couple others. And we actually did, I think, get first cap. Got actually a good, almost 9%, not bad considering we kind of lost that fight, but they are going to start ticking up the percent now. This is going to be hard to push back in, just me and Ashmore over here now. Trying not to commit too hard since the 2 of us alone are just going to die, and that Methus is actually doing a pretty good job of zoning us out. Then Tornado comes to try and help, gets taken out by a lot of people shooting down that ramp. And this is looking rough to take C back. Only 15 seconds left. At this point, if we push in, we're down 1 damage from a turn A, so it's going to be tough to really even if we win the fight, to get any sort of time on the point. And we're going in anyways, though. We did get 1 kill on the gun tank. Heavy Arms shooting at me from above. Tried to slip around that corner, but I do go down. Heavy Arms is going to try and save me. We're both burning, but we're alive. But the point has since swapped, so we're gonna go to A, gonna see if we can get out alive. Still trading a little bit. Looks like Heavy Arms got the range Zaku, which isn't bad, but he'll be probably at A before we are, so I'm just gonna stick with him and try and give him some safety as we move back towards A, hoping he doesn't get picked off by that Sazabi or anything. There's Methus, get some shots at him, almost goes down. If Heavy Arms had already revved up, we probably would have got it, but I don't think either of us was expecting Methus to come around that corner like that. Exit coming in, almost up to get the Pale. We almost got first cap. That would have been really nice on A with how much it gets contested, but not able to get it. And that range Zaku axe kind of slides around the doorway there, but he does clip me. But Ashmore getting a good napalm combined with Sazabi's help, able to get 2 kills there. But somehow during that, Sazabi had to slip off the point for a second, and they got the cap. So this potentially is going to be a big point swing in their favor. We got to get this back fast. Kind of pushing on Sazabi, just shredding down that shield. A couple people with me. Fortunately, Jin goes down. They burn down that shield really fast. With the remaining people, I don't know if we can get in. Exi is too squishy. He's going to try and get a good stun, but I'm getting shot from above. Not really sure who's up there. Might be their Heavy Arms. I'm really low. Gotta take out that Methister as well. Yeah, can't get back. Range Zaku actually sitting up there. I don't know if it was him and Heavy Arms both, or they were switching around. But kind of a weird spot for him to be, but I guess if you get close, he can still do a lot of damage. Usually you don't want him in a high ground position, but yeah, we weren't able to get anything back there. Contested enough at the start that they didn't get a crazy amount of percentage. I think as much as they normally would have, but I think they still got a good 20, close to 30. So now it's back to C, no B point yet. Hopefully this time we can stay grouped up a little bit better. Already holding this side again. That's kind of where I think they keep expecting us to come from. Sazabi gets picked. We got that switch off the Tornado to the Sazabi to try and combat their Sazabi as well. I don't think Tornado was able to really get in on him enough to go for grabs. So maybe the axe having that extra range will help out in that mirror matchup. But we're down a couple again. I'm moving over here now because I think that so far they've been keeping us from coming up that right side. And we get that pick on the range Zaku. That's really nice. Baby gun tank as well. No, he slips away. And they're kind of pushing us here. We do get the Pale Rider though. Let's see if we can push this ramp. My G maneuver is available, but I don't want to use it right now because I'm so low. looking for a good opportunity. The time is ticking down. We definitely have to contest at some point here because this is going to get them 100% for the win if we don't come in at all. Pop my junior. I was getting shot a little bit in the back there. Tried to fire one round off just to kind of scare him away. Maybe one more hit on the back there. A couple hits on those. A couple hit on people who are already downed. No kills for me, but I think I did some decent damage along Exia to finish off some of those people. And we're able to get the cap, and we might actually be able to pick up this Power Rider kill as well. That's good. He's going to be staggered a little bit, so they're going to have to wait if they want to push in as a full group. We got to hold this for a long time. Only coming up to 30% just now. Means this is going to be a hell of a hold if we want to hold it for the whole round, but I guess if you want to do it, C point might be the one. So as long as we can keep winning fights, even by a little bit, it's going to take a long time for people to come back. And while they got the pick there on our Sazvi, we're able to do the repair, which is huge. Here comes the Hades. And trying to stay out of line of sight. Heavy Arms tries to challenge it. He does get one kill, but dies to it as well. A lot of them low there. I'm trying to pick them off. Do manage to get Methis. Guntank is close by, though. I don't want him to go for that repair. Make sure to finish it off. Then we might be able to get Heavy Arms here as well. Yep, another one down. Getting shot in the back, though. It's like Guntank, but he gets taken out, too. So this is going pretty good. We got another 30% while that was happening. So only 35 left for the potential round 2 win. Getting a little scared there with Sazvi fighting theirs as well, going down to half. Gonna hold a little bit aggressively here on the right, but looks like they might be coming up the middle ramp. As far as G maneuvers go, we know they use their Hades. Don't know what else they still have in the pocket, but all we have is our Sazvi G maneuver, which means we're in a little bit of weak position. They come up the ramp, a bunch of them. Sazvi gets burned down fast, but that axe comes out, only hits me, thankfully. I tried to get back to the point while they capped it, and we've all been spread out. We actually didn't lose anyone in that fight, but I think everyone got low. They kind of all backed up for health packs when we got spread out. Guntank charged by Methis on the point. With how spread out everyone is, can't fight that. Putting on a ton of damage with that auto-targeting. Now the fight is not going in our favor at all. Looks like it's just Gundam left. And I don't think anyone else is nearby to contest. And unfortunately, as long as we held point C, it was not long enough. Red team's going to be able to take that round 2. Going into round 3 here, we're now starting at B point. First started at A, then C, then B. Out of order again, but we are hitting all 3 for starting off. So we're going to see how this goes. Already, they're pushing up a little bit aggressively here on the middle area. We are able to push them back, though, and we do get that kill on Ring Saga. This could be really good, but I'm taking a lot of damage. That Sazvi, once again, hit me pretty hard. And got stuck on that pole for a second and not able to back up. And both Sazvi and I both get hit by that grenade before we can make it to the health pack. And during all that, we almost had the point capped, but not quite. They're still able to contest. And first cap is going to be able to go to them. Our team is mostly the same this time. Looks like we do have the turn A back. Different player this time. Sazvi still on Sazvi. And right there, his axe being really good to take out the enemy Sazvi. Getting pushed up here a little bit by Range Zaku. But thankfully that nade didn't really connect. He's still kind of trying to challenge me, but he's not really committing enough to it. And while all that happened, someone snuck in and got the cap. And now we're going to kind of push in all together. See if we can hold it. Getting a couple more kills. Sazvi mostly alone with the Methis. Methis has to get scared and has to back up. And we are able to pick off Sazvi. Gotta make sure they can't get that repair as well. Looks like our Heavy Arms went down in the back, but we do have the repair on him. Also finishing off that Methis. And this is really good to get the point back here because the next one is C point. So kind of naturally we can just move there from B. And despite them having the first cap, looks like we just barely came out ahead there. 21.3% to 21.2. Not really enough for it to matter. But unfortunately, Sazvi goes down there, can't back up to C in time, and here comes their Sazvi. It's kind of stuck behind the wall, though, so we trade Sazvi, so it ends up might not be too bad for us. I gotta chill for a second, though. I'm getting hurt. Keep getting poked from different angles. Trying to stay alive. Still trying to help finish off the Heavy Arms, though, as low as I am, but it looks like my my armor did come back up. It's probably okay now. Power Rider getting a little too aggressive there. Came in all alone. No one else to back him up. And they're still kind of doing this flank attack from all angles, but they didn't really come in at the same time, just kind of one by one. Could have worked if they all collapsed on us at the same time, but now it's just kind of a staggered one by one entry to the point. And with that Sazvi kill, that looks like that was a team kill, so now it's going to take them a while. Still a decent amount of time left on C, but it's probably going to take them a good 15 seconds still to really group up and get here, which means they got to win a fight and take the point back with about 20 seconds remaining. The early parts are starting to get here flying up. Thought it was Ashmar, but then I remember they didn't have one. was just Methus. But like I said, 20 seconds left. They finally kind of all arrived. Still haven't really picked a spot to come in from. Looks like they might still be going for some flanks. Getting shot from both sides again. Some of them coming in from the back. There's a few of them coming off the ramp. Decided to back up and get some heals. Looks like Sosby's fighting someone in the back, so we don't really have his shield throw up front. Range Zaku Axe coming in, finishing off our turn A. But even though they kind of won a little bit of the fight there, I don't even know if they really won it. Some of them kind of backed up, probably realizing that it was over. Because once they finally got those kills in with that Range Zaku coming in, point was already done, and they're going back to B. Almost die in that same spot again. Trying to duel, fighting 3 different people at once down there. Was hoping I could scare them off, maybe with my funnels and get the repair, but way too much damage coming out there. Power Rider's going to push up on me. Funnels were not enough to save me in time. He does get the kill, but while that's happening, Heavy Arms got a double kill with his G maneuver on the point, and we were able to get the cap. And you can see if we manage to hold B this whole time, this might be the win right here. We do have enough to get up to 100%. Looks like we're still mostly winning the fights. A couple people going down, but looks like we're still holding. No one even contesting at the moment. Picking off that Pale Rider is also really good. Come again, Heavy Arms coming with his G maneuver, but kind of no one to shoot at. He got one person, but they kind of got around a wall. He went over my head, so I didn't have to worry about it at all. And he does die there. Here they come in a group of them from the back. I pull out my G maneuver, get a shot on 2 of them and a shot on the 3rd. It looks like the rest of my team's kind of backing up, fighting people on the other side. Once again, they're doing kind of this pincer attack, but I don't know if the timing is good because they got the point back when they lost it right away. Still fighting off the point. They got to contest, and they can't. So that's going to be the end right there. I feel like they had some good ideas going with attacking from the different angles, but they couldn't keep a person on the point and actually get a cap. And with that, we're going to take the win 2-1. Heavy Arms getting the MVP, did a good job, got some good G maneuvers, and just putting out a lot of damage in general. I think that was a very good Unicorn game, though. Actually, better beam magnums than I'd say I usually had, and just better staying alive and being able to do things as Unicorn compared to usual. I do think this suit is still really good, even though I kind of had a curse going for me there. But yeah, definitely still a powerful mobile suit to have with a team that can coordinate on top of them. But if you enjoyed that gameplay, you can stay tuned here on YouTube for more videos, or you can also catch me live on Twitch. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.